What's up, guys? We got a new sweet vid popping off right now. Live action. My mouth's a little hot beneath some flaming hot Cheetos because you guys got me into them. So, for those of you who love the mouth noises in this video, like to fall asleep to them, there'll probably be plenty here because I'm got some spiciness. Okay, let's talk about conversions. Okay, conversion factors, metric units. You're all probably a little bit freaked out by this because it did not go so hot when we did this in class. That's all right. It's not that difficult. I hope you can't hear my roommate cursing in the background about his video games. I don't think you can. It'd be funny though. So anyway, conversions, you've done more complex stuff than conversions already, but it is an integral, foundational ability to have. So, ma'am, my mouth's on fire. All right. Ooh, that sounded pretty. Okay, so let's talk about converting. Conversions are as simple as knowing how two units are related to each other, therefore being able to go between them. Okay? It's nothing too complex. It's stuff we use every day. So I thought of this example to give you guys that I think will help bring it all together because it is an everyday example. So let's say you have a certain amount of gas in your car and you're trying to figure out how far you can go. All right? So let's say you have 5 gallons of gas. 5 gallons of gas, right? And you want to know how far that can get you. Let's say you're in an old car and it doesn't tell you your range, which doesn't really exist anymore, but let's just say, okay? So we need to convert this gallons to something in miles to figure out how far we can go. And if we wanted to, we can convert miles to kilometers. And then we can convert kilometers to any other metric unit or any other unit of measure, as long as we know the relationship between them. So for right now, let's say that you know your car gets 20 miles per gallon. Okay, so we need to set up a conversion factor. Now it's very common to say 20 miles per gallon. I mean, we talk about miles per gallon all the time with cars. So what is that really saying? Well, it's saying that you can go 20 miles for every 1 gallon of gas. Okay, that's all that this right here means, is saying that you go 20 miles per gallon of gas. This division sign can also represent per, P-E-R. You've probably heard that before in your math classes, 20 miles per 1 gallon. 20 miles divided by 1 gallon. Okay, so because we have gallons here and gallons here, did I spell gallon right? It looks a little funny. Gallon. There couldn't be 2 O's, right? Oh, I wonder if you just heard my roommate yell. Okay, so because we dropped it like it's hot, that means they cancel. Okay, because when you divide two of the same units, they cancel. So no more gallons. Gallons is gone, and we're just left with miles. Perfect, that's what we want. Okay, so it turns into pretty simple math. 5 times 20 is 100, so you could go 100 miles. All right, now this is the type of simple math that you probably do in your head if you thought about it for a minute, but I'm just trying to show you guys how conversion factors work. Because we know the relationship between these two things, okay, we can use that to change 1 unit, to change gallons into miles, because we know how they're related in this circumstance. We know it's 20 miles for 1 gallon, therefore we can change them. Okay, that's all a conversion factor is knowing how two things are related to each other and using that knowledge to convert between them. And when it comes to metrics, it's even easier because metrics are all connected by units of 10. So if you have 5 grams, that's really easy. Let's say this is grams. Okay, if you move the decimal 1 this way, you have 50 decigrams. If you move 1 more, you have 500 centigrams. 1 more, you have 5,000 milligrams. Okay, and then you can go the opposite direction. You have 0.5 decagrams, 0.05 hectograms, and 0.005 kilograms. Metrics are all base value 10, so you can move the decimal all over the place. That's what makes metrics so useful. That's why the whole world uses them except for us in some random country. Okay, but we do use it in science. I'm going to have to make sure that you can't hear him cursing or I won't be able to post this. All right, so That's what the metrics are all about. So here's a metric chart similar to what you have in your notebooks, I believe. And I wrote out down here that King Henry doesn't usually drink chocolate milk for kilo, hecto, deca, unit. A lot of you get confused by this. Unit just means your base unit. So this could be meters, grams, et cetera, whatever your base unit is. You can use it for volume, for length, for mass, all that stuff, okay? Then deci, centi, milli. And then these ones are also important down here. So you could add Monday nights. King Henry doesn't usually drink chocolate milk Monday nights or something on here to remember these two. But it's very crucial to remember that this is not just one more. They start increasing by 3 when you get here. So it doesn't go -1, -2, -3, -4. It goes -3 to -6 to -9. And there are really obscure units in between, but when you get this small, you might as well just jump a few, okay? And then what I try to draw down here should look similar to that other thing that you got in your notebooks way back when, to show you how you can move the decimal between them. So if you're going from your unit to your centi, you move the decimal 1, 2 places to the right. From your base unit, like meters, to, let's say, hectometers, you go 1, 2 to the left, and so on and so on. Hi, John.
Hi, Jeffrey.
You're going to be in my class's video lecture now. He's real excited about it. He hates me. Okay, so that's pretty much it for this part, going between different metric units. You can move the decimal. I'll make a video in a second going over specific examples so you guys can practice a little bit, because this chart, it does need to be memorized. You're not going to get this on your district exam. You're not going to get it on a midterm, for example. You do have to know how these units are related to each other off the top of your head, and that's where the mnemonic comes in handy. So with that being said, I'll wrap this video up. Hopefully that gives you a little bit of a reintroduction and overview of conversions. It's really as simple as stuff like this.